Welcome to another episode of Positive Psychology. Today we'll teach you methods to relieve stress. Starting from the left, we have YouTube, a wonderful music and video sharing platform to allow you to find any videos to your preference and your liking. Relieve stress via YouTube, a very efficient way. Next, timetable. To relieve stress, you have to reduce stress, and that is why when you maximize the time, organize the time properly, you ultimately do much more, work in a shorter span of time period, and that is why you have less homework, less burden, less stress. Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Safari, Mozilla Firefox, whatever allows you to find anything you want to find on the net to your preference, to your liking, ultimately allowing you to relieve stress. Next, pets. You might not get a penguin, but things like cats or dogs ultimately allow you to have time to bond and cherish your time with them, and that is a way to relieve stress. Next, talking to a trusted person, an adult or a friend. Just talking to them allows you to feel better because you have a listening ear, or maybe they can give you a very useful and helpful advice. Next, holiday allows you to have new scenery, new wonderful experiences at beaches or wonderful cities, and this will ultimately relieve stress when you have new experiences and let all things go. Next, Angry Birds. Games like Angry Birds, Dota, Temple Run, all relieve stress when you immerse in their wonderful gameplay, very wonderful games with very nice scenario throughout. Ultimately, a good stress reliever. Breathing exercises allow you to calm and compose state of mind, making rational decisions, thus lesser stress. Gardening, a hobby, or planting flora and fauna, actually cultivating plants relieve stress as well. Next, P-Cube, the wonderful stress relieving platform we have today, which is us, which is why the video here is now for you. Next, wonderful reading books. We think that fictional books ultimately allow you to immerse in a fictional world scenario created by author, relieving stress that way. Next, downloading software like Flash, Photoshop allows you to be immersed in technology and thus distracting your mind from stressful stuff. Next, camera and photography, right? We think that having a hobby such as photography relieve your stress because your mind is immersed in something different. And next, eating. Eating is a very common way of relieving stress. It might not be healthy, but we think that in moderation, eating can be a very effective way of relieving stress. Next, board games like Sudoku and certain other crossword puzzles, right? We think that having such games ultimately also will allow you to relieve stress, just like how electronic games relieve stress for you as well, because there's something you love to do. Next, watching your favorite movies like Avengers, Thor, Iron Man relieve stress as well as you immerse in the fictional scenario of Asgard, or in the world where S.H.I.E.L.D. actually happened and is a real state secret agency. Next, artwork allows you to immerse in your favorite hobbies, draw your favorite paintings, and show and express your favorite art. Next, Nintendo, Game Boy, iPads, iPhones, Samsung Android phones, things like this allow you to access your favorite games and allow you to relieve stress. Next, soccer, your favorite sports, your World Cup, your Brazilian team, or even your German teams. We think that playing games like soccer, sports like soccer, ultimately allow you to relieve stress when you vent your anger on the ball. Nah, just kidding. When you actually experience gaming pleasures with your friends, when you play in a team, that is how you relieve stress. Next, social media. Expressing your feelings on social media also allow you to connect better with your friends, and things like Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram also has private messages for you to message your friends and to relieve stress by talking to them and going on to such platforms. Next, Chinese calligraphy. Something of your interest ultimately allow you to relieve stress, because Chinese calligraphy stresses and emphasizes the fact of patience, of steadiness in your head, and that is why you learn to control your feelings, and thus your hand, your mind, your whole body, mentally, psychologically, physically, is much more stable. Music, a wonderful music. Play your piano, listen to YouTube, whatever. Music allows you to relax yourself and compose yourself in a wonderful state of mind. Next, meditations, Sudoku, anagrams, rebus puzzles, crosswords, just so many wonderful things you can do to relieve stress. Next, even taking a hot bath, or cleaning yourself up, ultimately cleaning your mind, your state of mind as well, will ultimately allow you to calm down and to allow your heart to be stable and your mind to be stable. Drawing the favorite things you like, whatever things that you are thinking about,
just spontaneously draw it out, you'll feel much better, sorry. And this drawing can come in the forms of designing, coloring, creating, and even batik painting. If you have the means and capabilities to do so, you're more than welcome to do so, right? Next, you think you can bake, you can cook. If this is an interest of yours, you can ultimately relieve pressure, relieve stress because you're doing something you like, doing your favorite things. And even when you're just subscribing to a regular magazine, reading something like our online, like reading BBC Online or whatever science journals or whatever regular magazines, you think that if it's your favorite thing, if it's something you like to do, you will relieve stress for your hobbies. Next, sleeping. Sleeping is the best way to forget stress. When you sleep, you dream. If you don't dream, you ultimately still not think about what is happening in real life, and you relieve stress that way when you are not thinking too much. Next, playing racket sports, right? Racket sports are also another type of sports where you can vent out the frustration on your shuttlecock. And that is why you think that you can relieve stress. But playing sports allow you to experience something with one another, and you can relieve your stress just by physically exerting yourselves. Next, jogging, running, walking. You think that jogging and running in the park will allow you to physically exert yourself and not to think too much because you're too physically tired on something like stressful homework. And this will allow yourself to bring the body to be away and distant from your body because you're taking a breather in the park or breather away from homework. Next, you can ask a trusted friend or adult if you have something wrong that you need help on. You can ask for help and not just confine the problems to yourself, which is ultimately much more harmful. Or you can also go to swim, right? You think that swimming is also another form of sport that you can actually physically exert yourself. Next, you can collect things like figurines, stamps, and old coins. If it's an interesting hobby, you should do it because you ultimately lose much more stress, right? You think that you can also go to picnics. You think that picnics is a way to enjoy the outdoor scenery and to allow yourself to immerse yourself in greenery and to interact with other people. Next, playing games like Five Stones. It might be traditional, but if it's your favorite, you should do it as well. Sports like basketball will also allow you to physically exert yourself, have fun with teammates, have fun with yourself. And that is why we think that all these methods are very effective ways of allowing yourself to relieve stress, people. And that is why Positive Psychology Platforms brings you the final message we have today. Thank you and have a good day. Bye-bye.